Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Magic Matters. My name is Deni.
I'm Erica.
And we are coming at you from the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. We are so glad to be out and about on location. Light Strong Media let us out of the studio and there's no telling what's going to happen.
Right, she let us out of the house.
It's a good thing. So do we have a shout out speaking of?
We do. We're going to give a big shout out to Light Strong Media, our wonderful producer.
Yay. Excellent.
Yes, she does all this for us. The only reason why we end up on the YouTube. Also the only reason why we do end up on Spotify and Apple Music. And I wanted to touch on that. Not Apple Music. What is it called?
Okay.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Okay.
I know we have a lot of Spotify listeners and Apple Podcast listeners, and I want to do some apologies here. I'm sorry that they don't go up with the episode. I do work 2 jobs, so I try to at least upload the episodes.
The episodes.
I try to upload the episodes twice a month when I have a moment to breathe, because these YouTube episodes, they get scheduled beforehand. Mm-hmm. And I have not figured out a way to schedule the audio uploads. So it's just kind of like when I have a second to upload a batch of them, I do. And I'm trying to get more on top of that. So I apologize. But again,
it's all
2
good.
jobs.
It's all good. It's all good. We're hanging. We're all just hanging in there right now. So it's all good. No worries.
Big shout out to Light Strong Media. And with that, if you are not following us, make sure you are following us. On the socials, it's at Magic Matters Pod. Yep. And make sure you're subscribed here.
Please.
Right now. Give it a like already. Because
Please.
You're going to enjoy this video no matter what. So just go ahead and do those few things for us. We guarantee it. We're a good time. We've had sugar.
Hello. It's going to be a party.
Right. We've had sugar. It's great weather outside. We're looking at the castle. Yeah. What can go wrong?
And the train is blowing its whistle just
and the
like
monorail
crazy.
just went behind us when we started.
It's all good.
It's perfect.
It's all good.
We love this for us.
Well, how would you like us to start off today's episode?
Let's do a quick Disney moment. Do you have any Disney moments?
My Disney moment, I made Ghirardelli's classic brownies in the comfort of my own kitchen the other night, and it was magnificent. It was the other afternoon. It was so good, and Brian and I savored each of those brownies, just like broke off little bits, and because all I need is like a bite of something sweet sometimes, and so that was just those brownies are so good. They're just delicious, and they are exactly like what you get at Disney Springs and then Disney California Adventure. Like, they are the Ghirardelli brownies.
I love that. That video is on my to watch list right now.
Excellent.
So I got to see it because I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, those brownies look good. Not that I can eat them, but like they look delicious.
I think you can make them non-dairy. You could get an allergen-free chocolate chip, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You could do that.
We can figure it out.
Still be good.
But Go, guys, go watch that video.
Yeah.
After this video, go watch that video.
Yes, please do. What about you?
So, as you know, I'm a professional runner now.
You are.
With my little 2-mile runs.
The weekly updates I get. You are absolutely a professional runner. Do tell.
We went and ran around the lake of Caribbean Beach and the Riviera.
Yeah, you did.
What a nice run that was.
Did.
And that's part of the Disney moment. But as Deni knows, I run for food as the reward. And so we ate at Centertown Market.
Love that.
And it was so good. I got the pinto bean tacos.
Yeah.
There's a plant-based option there. It was phenomenal.
That's awesome.
It was so good. And I was really happy that the cilantro rice is green.
Yes.
Because we were there on St. Patrick's Day. So it's like the one St. Patrick's Day thing I did was eat the green rice. But it was great. I love that quick service, and eating there reminded me how much I love it.
Yeah, it's
good.
It's a great quick service. And I liked it before it changed over, when it looked like an actual marketplace and everything, like you were in the center of town, the center town. But I love what they've got going on now. Yeah. And it's Caribbean, and they kind of make it look a little fancy, but it's like very approachable. I like it.
It was really good.
Yep.
And it was affordable.
Yeah.
My tacos were like $9.
Good.
Light Strong Media got a kids meal cheeseburger. It was like $8, so it wasn't bad. We weren't breaking the bank on anything, and it was a great place to sit after a run.
Okay,
so
good. I love
that's
that.
my Disney moment. It was great.
I love that.
It was simple, and running around that property is really nice.
It's gorgeous.
I ran by where we filmed our Riviera episode. I'm like, oh, I should just go lay down right there right now.
I know there are chairs over there.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing about a lot of the Walt Disney World resorts. In case y'all don't realize it, there are moments like where you've got a running loop, and it's New Balance is the sponsor right now, so you can find the New Balance jogging trail or walking trail out there, and you do you. But even if you don't have one of the official walking trails, like you'll see people all over the place running, walking, doing their thing.
I saw someone doing laps at Disney Springs when I was at work the other night.
I love that.
And I
used to do that.
I was like, pop off. He was in his whole like running gear, earphones in.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't do that.
Through the crowd on a Friday. I was like, pop off, sir. Right. Go ahead.
That's what? That's wild.
If you can't find like the little sign that has the map, you can always go to the front desk of that resort, and they will have the map of the running and walking trail. Right. And you just look at it while you're running, like the old times where you had to have a map wherever you went.
Sweat dripping on the map.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're pretty self-explanatory. That was the first trail that we've done. I'm really interested in doing the Fort Wilderness one.
Yep, there's one at the Contemporary.
Yes, and then I want to do the one at Port Orleans, so I can get beignets after. Because again, I run for food, people.
Smart.
I run for food.
Very smart.
If there's not food involved, I'm not going.
Very smart. I ran
when we were in South Florida.
Forget it.
And I got home, like into my mom's house, and there was no food ready for me. And I was like, "What is this?" I run for the food.
Who's in charge here?
Right. Just kidding. She bought me bagels, and I'm a very happy person when it comes to bagels. Okay. So at least there were bagels.
Yeah.
But I do, in fact, run for food, and I will make a T-shirt that says that. I just need to find the right time.
Food.
Because it's a fact.
I love that for you.
But yeah, that was the moments.
That's good. Yeah. I love that. So you would like for us to talk about springtime at Walt Disney World today, is that correct?
Well, we are here. It is officially springtime.
Gorgeous. Which I was unprepared for the first day of spring. Right. I did not realize that the first day of spring was the first day of spring until during the day. And I went, oh my gosh, it's the first. It seemed early to me.
Right.
But I usually love the first day of spring, and I'm looking forward to it. I had no heads up.
Right. I wasn't ready. I remember saying to my mom when we were in South Florida, I'm like, well, it's still winter. She goes, it is officially spring. What are you talking about? And I was like, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Missed the memo.
But
yeah, I love that for us.
I can tell just from the simplest of like on my walks during the day, I can smell the flowers more. Things are blooming. It's beautiful out. And we're in that time period where you wake up and it's in the 50s and 60s. And then you get to the middle of the day, we're in that high 70s, reaching 80, and then it cools right back down. It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. If you can get here during the spring, please, by all means, do. Because we have an actual breeze this time of year.
It's beautiful.
And we won't talk about July or August.
No, September either. We're just going to not. We ignored those months. Yeah. And I think after the winter we had, I think we need to not complain. About how hot it is. It's going to be this summer because it was so cold this past winter.
Yeah.
We just can't complain about it. But the weather is one of the things on my list that's like that you shouldn't miss out on.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
It's
so good.
A nice little sweet spot, shall I say.
It really is.
Because in South Florida, it's already hot.
Well, and for people like my sister who doesn't want to be here during the summer. She has done it. She's been there and done it for years and years and years. But it's just, she enjoys it so much more in those off moments during the year. And why not? If you can plan your trip around a time where you know the weather won't be insufferable, then by all means.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the summer months, but right now it's perfect. I want to live in this for a while.
Love that.
And with this perfect weather, there are a lot of fun little opportunities to be had in the resorts and the parks. And one of the fun things is we're here at the Grand, and during the springtime, they do the Easter egg display over in the lobby, which is beautiful.
Absolutely.
The artwork that they put into and just the creativity that they put into those eggs, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, that alone, you have to stop and see that. Every year I do.
It's a treasured annual thing that guests will come and just see. Like, I was walking in today and there was a family who stopped and asked a cast member in front of me, you know, we've heard there are Easter eggs. Where are the Easter eggs? Like, right down there, go check them out, because it's something really to behold. Just all of the talent that gets poured into those chocolate Easter eggs, and they're ginormous. But I love seeing those.
They're gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And every year, they just get better.
They do.
Truly.
I would
and
agree.
This isn't the only place that you can see an Easter egg display.
No.
You can see them at the Contemporary. Just a little
fabulous
little hop jump that way.
Yep.
You can also find them at the Yacht and Beach Club.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of fun too.
For sure. I haven't seen the Contemporary ones this year yet, but I saw last year's, and it's just, they're fabulous. Their display wasn't as grand as you would find here at the Grand. But who knows? Maybe this year they've stepped up their game a little bit. But it was fun because they did a hide and seek kind of thing. So they had like a scavenger hunt around the egg display. You had to count how many stitches you saw. I think it was Stitch. It might have been something else, but it was just so much fun.
That's really cool.
It's great.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then paired with the egg display here, we also have the Grand Cottage here at the Grand Floridian.
Snack purchasing opportunities.
So good. That if you love sweets, it is the place for you. Mm-hmm. Like, we spoiler alert, we just had treats.
We did.
So great. So delicious.
Yeah.
Made with love and care.
Yep.
Just amazing. I have nothing but good things to say about the cottage.
Yeah, there's something about springtime being in the air, especially here when you have something special like the Grand Cottage that gets put up, and you get to go pick out special, springtime Eastery treats. It's just fun. It lends an extra layer of fun, and that's always great. And they did a great job again this year. Knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, and it's really hard to get me to park at the TTC and to get over here. I'll do it for the Easter cottage here.
For the snacks, yes.
For the snacks. Another one on our list is something we've already done this year.
Yay!
The Flower and Garden Festival.
So good.
What a wonderful way to celebrate spring.
Yeah.
The flowers are in bloom.
Yep.
Everything is gorgeous.
EPCOT is at its most beautiful, at its peak. There are so many people who say, well, if they can do this now during this time of year, why can't they do this year round? Because the horticulture team would never see their families. That's why.
Right.
Like, there's so much time that is poured into maintaining these living plants that, it's just so extraordinary, their effort during this time of year, that it's good while we've got it. And I think we appreciate it more because it doesn't look like that every time you go to the park. But really and truly, if like flowers and gardens at all intrigue you, if they're at all in your wheelhouse, please try to get here during the Flower and Garden Festival, and if you like food, there's also
I was just going to say, the food is very spring.
The food as well. So if you want to check out, I'm going to do a little plug here, but hop over to my channel, Deni_Sunderly, to see the two of us. We make the case that there are 4 reasons why the Flower and Garden Festival is the one. If you can only pick one festival, this is the one to pick.
It's definitely the one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to go to that festival. It is beautiful. And to me, it is the true, description and definition of spring.
Mm-hmm.
It is. What else are we doing? We've got flowers. We have gardens. It's springtime.
What else you need?
What else do we need? Are you disappearing? You're getting a little backlit.
I am. Good. I'm still here.
She's still here, everyone. But yeah, Flower and Garden. Great thing to do to celebrate springtime here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak highly enough about flower and garden.
No,
I
me
really
neither.
can't.
Me neither.
I think it's perfect.
Yep.
Would you like to scoot?
No, I'm fine.
You look like God is coming right here for you.
Yes, exactly. He's coming down.
He's giving you all the magic and light you need. Yes.
Do you want me to move?
No, it's up to you.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I mean, this is your... Hold on.
Don't say this is your
I'm
podcast.
still-
it is
it
our
is.
podcast.
It is.
Okay.
I'll sit right here.
Just like that. Everyone can see you. Something that I will never do, even though I'm a professional runner now, is the springtime surprise race weekend.
You will actually do one, and I would like, please, friends, mark this point right here because she will actually do one because they're so much fun.
I don't want to pay to run.
It's gonna happen one of these days.
We'll see.
I know. Because it is so much fun. It legit. They are expensive, but they are fun.
I'm going to do the one on Castaway, which is free.
See?
Included in my cruise. I'll get a little medal.
Included in your cruise.
But the springtime surprise race weekend this year is April 3rd through the 6th. There's a 5K, a 10K, and a 10-miler. All fun things. Is Brian running any of those?
No, he is not. He has run them before, and they are so much fun.
Okay.
He has had a great, and he's still having a great race career on his own as an amateur runner. He loves doing that. He's done all of the Walt Disney World races and the Disneyland half. He's not done the Halloween time half over in Disneyland.
Brian.
So
what are we doing?
That's still on the, it's out there in the ephemera.
Yeah.
So yeah, so much fun. The things that are fun about the springtime surprise is they are kind of just every year. The theming is a little different, might be a little quirky, and the fact that you've got a 10-miler in there, because there's some people who are like, I can't do a half marathon. I'm not getting to 13.1, but I could do a 10-miler. It's just something fun and different.
I can't imagine 10 miles.
You could do it.
The professional runner here. 2 miles.
You just gotta walk faster than the balloon ladies. Run when you can. Get ahead of those balloon ladies and keep on trucking.
That's why I'll do a 5K. No balloon ladies, guys.
There you go.
But yeah, that's fun. I think this year, I saw Hercules in the artwork for it. Seems like they got some fun themes this year. So that's something you can do if you're visiting in the springtime. Springtime surprise.
There you go.
Back to Easter, though.
Easter.
There are some fun things that you can do Easter week, Easter weekend here at Walt Disney World, like meeting the Easter Bunny.
Yes.
Over on Main Street.
You can actually meet the Easter Bunny. And that's a lot. I've never done that. Have you?
Probably, but that I can't rember it. But I know I've seen them.
No, seeing them. Absolutely.
We came...
In a little bunny garden.
We came for Easter. I don't know, 2017?
Okay.
Maybe 2017. And I can still remember the little girly pops down on Main Street in their cute Easter dresses.
Yes.
Their little parasols.
Oh, yeah.
It was so
the
cute.
Easter bonnet.
Yeah.
They love them. They're part of the Easter parade.
Yeah. Yes.
The Easter parade.
Yes, that's another thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah, Easter Bunny. Mr. Bunny is not actually... Yeah, let's move.
Let's scoot a little bit. We're just going to scoot a little bit because then we're really backlit.
Mr. Kamal's comes up, but not Mr. Bunny.
Not Mr. Bunny.
I'm going to move my computer out of the way, too.
I know that he meets...
in the... Right beside City Hall.
Yes.
In the Bunny Garden.
Yes. The unofficial, official Bunny Garden. Sorry, friends, we've had to move. This is Magic Matters, in fact.
Yes, Magic Matters on the move.
I love that for us. But yes, the Easter Bunny. I know now this one's right on us. We're almost done, friends.
It's fine.
We're here. The Easter Bunny, yes, can be seen on Easter week / weekend. Over by
Town Hall, City Hall.
Over there in that little courtyard garden area, and there is that Easter parade. I forgot about
Easter
that
parade.
until I saw it when I was looking it up.
Yep.
That it's not like a parade, but
all
think
the
of like
azalea ladies come out in all their pretty dresses.
it's like a little cavalcade, and you can see the Easter bunny and the missus.
The missus.
And
Mrs. Bunny.
Alice and the white rabbit are also in there, and then you have the Easter ladies, and I think that's really fun because you don't see that every day here at Walt Disney World.
No, that is absolutely something different for sure. Yeah,
it really is. So I like that. I don't do that every year because it's so busy on Easter weekend.
Yeah.
And I also celebrate Passover, so I kind of stay home.
Okay.
So
do you do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just like we came that Easter weekend. We had nothing to do. We got my grandfather, my uncle, my aunt. We said we're going to Disney World. We stayed at Saratoga Springs.
I love that.
And it was nice. Saratoga Springs is a great place to stay during the springtime. I feel like it is spring.
Oh my gosh, that's a good.
With the pastel colors and the horses and stuff.
Yeah, no, I like that.
That wasn't even on my list, guys. But
Saratoga Springs.
And it's got springs and look at that.
I know. Great job. Great job, everyone.
Okay, this is an idea. We need to do a podcast.
Okay.
Where we spend the whole
We are
time.
doing a podcast.
Well, I know, but an episode where we just rank the hotels by holidays that we associate them with, or like times of year.
Oh, I could do that.
So like what hotel's a summer hotel?
Absolutely.
What's a winter? That's a great idea.
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for that episode.
Write it down.
But yeah, so it's fun stuff to do. And then what else? Great weather. Oh, seasonal treats, friends. It's the best thing. There are seasonal treats for everything at Walt Disney World.
And you'll find some. It's so funny because they have the Grand Cottage here, but throughout the resorts, they're counter service restaurants. Pop Century, Art of Animation, the All Stars, they all will have a springtime treat. So same with St. Patrick's Day. So if you come at St. Patrick's Day, there are St. Patrick's Day treats. Same with springtime. So definitely check it out. No matter where you're eating, look for that springtime treat.
Yeah. And like if you are walking around Disney Springs, let's say, some of those spots will have a little board outside that say, this is the springtime treat.
There you go.
And they like label it for you right there, which is
Perfect.
awesome. If you are traveling in the month of March, you get kind of lucky. There are St. Patrick's Day treats, but then they also do Women's History Month treats.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Her story.
Yeah. So you just got to keep an eye out. You'll see
that.
some of those things there. But
Snacks for all.
That is it from my list of springtime things.
I love that.
We love spring. Let's move into a listener question real quick. This is a quick one. This is from my friend, Lashes Lane on Instagram. She asked, best Disney parade. Mine's easy.
Mine too. Does it have to be a current one?
No.
Good.
Mine is not a current one.
Mine is not a current one.
I think we're going to be different, but we're going to understand each other's. Tapestry of Dreams / Nations at Epcot.
Oh, I like that. Mine is Paint the Night.
Never seen it.
Oh my gosh, it was incredible. It was incredible. So yes, Paint the Night 100%.
That looks amazing.
Mac the truck comes around the corner and it took my breath away. I couldn't believe it.
I want to see that so bad. My other one is Spectro Magic.
Oh, it was so good.
So good.
It was so good, that Spectrum Magic. I remember sitting there in the hub on the curb with my kids, waiting for Spectrum Magic to come.
And that music.
And Cinderella came around all lit up. Like, come on.
It's
so fantastic.
So good. So good. That's a great question. Thank you.
Yeah,
now, a question in return for you guys. How do you like to spend your springtime at Disney?
Okay.
And if you've never spent spring here, how would you do it? Let us know.
I love that. Yeah, let us know what your favorite hypothetical springtime day would be here at Walt Disney World.
Let us know.
That would be fantastic. I love that.
If they want to hang out with you, where can they hang out with you?
Y'all can find me at Deni_Sunderly. So on YouTube, on Threads, on Instagram, you can find me there. What about you?
You can find me at Healthy Dose of Erica on all of those things. Hang out, YouTube, Instagram, Threads, all that fun stuff.
Brilliant.
That's where we can hang out.
I love that. And please, again, give this a like. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And please share it with a friend. Share the magic.
Yes.
We would love to make new friends here here on the pod. So no matter what you've got going on this spring, whether you are at a grand resort or doing some laundry at home, always remember that magic matters.